Good evening, students. Good evening. I hope I'm audible. This thing is hectic. All right, so I've been thinking about the time. I feel 20 hours is not conducive for us because if you check, usually I have a class um, that I teach around 19, so I'm usually done at 20. That is why I start at 2020, of which now moving from that place to my home, it's kind of, I take some time for me to settle down and prepare for this live class. So I feel 20 hours is not best for live classes when it comes to biology, unless if it's on the weekend, because I have no class on the weekend. So I think we have to change, meaning we will have to agree on time. So before I even continue, am I audible? Are you able to get me? All right, so how many can manage if we're having an evening class 23 hours? Is that okay? 23 hours? For the remaining days, which is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, are we okay? 23 hours. Yeah, because I'm looking at how we've been running so far, of which 20 hours we usually do. We're supposed to start at 2020, but 2020, I have to move from where I teach. I come here. So it's like I have to take some time for me to now set up my thing for everyone to be able to see the diagrams. So I feel it's kind of hectic, unless if I have no class around 19, then that can be possible for us to start exactly at 20 hours. So I'm suggesting if we can move it to 23. So if 23 won't be possible, then how about in the morning? Now, again, morning, there are people who say they go for work. So my thinking was I wanted to even find out. I think it would be a question that I'm going to ask in the group for us to really come up with a proper program for the coming days, because we have to have these live classes, of which 21 I cannot touch. 21 it's already taken by math or science. 22 again it's already taken. I don't know. Mr. Ruben and Mr. Leon usually switch. So it's either 21 and then 22. So I can't touch those hours, but 23 is free. I don't think there's any class around 23 hours. That is why I was suggesting if we can be having class at 23. Yeah. So that is for evening 23. And then for morning, we agreed 05. So for morning, I have no problem. But evening, if you check, we have been lagging, so to say. So morning, we are okay with 05. But evening, what time can we be having class in the evening? So is 23 hours okay? That's my question. So we are all saying 23 is okay. Okay. Meaning we can stick to 23 hours. Okay, wonderful. So 23 it is, meaning we'll be having our live class at 23. Yeah, because 20 hours is kind of hectic. It's kind of hectic. So I feel 23. It's just for some weeks, my students. Let's not make it hard. It's just for some weeks. Soon you will write and you'll be sleeping. But for the next coming weeks, let's just sacrifice our time and ensure that we are available at 23 hours, which is for the evening, and 05, which is in the morning. Just for some weeks, because we're trying to achieve something here at the end of the day. So let's not complain or do this, do that. If you're having issues with network, then you can watch the video afterwards. Okay, afterwards, maybe after the live class is done, you can watch, you can go through the live class. But I'm just asking you for this coming week, let's have our live class at 23. Then if it's in the morning, 05. Okay, because 20 hours ish, it's just bad. It's just bad timing. So 04, I was told there's a program for math. I don't know if there's a program for math at 04. But I'll find out from Mr. Leon. If there's no program on 04, then we can even be doing it at 04. Personally, I study in the night. And then there are times when I wake up in the morning. But at the moment I don't wake up in the morning. But I usually sleep late. I sleep around 01. So 23 is it's easy for me. I can have a live class with you students at 23. Oh, so there's no math at 04. Okay. So then this will call for a new program. And I also want to apply the same thing even in the intensive biology class, because I do not want us to have any issues when it comes to live classes when we start the intensive biology class. And by the way, registration for that has also started. My aim really is just to answer past paper questions, paper 1 and paper 2 from 2021 to 2023. So if you're going to be in that class, at least you're going to have an idea of what you should expect in your exams, especially if it's been a while you wrote an exam. So that's my focus really, just going through past papers. And when I'm going through paper 1, remember it's covering all topics. Paper 1 covers most of the topics, okay? Paper 2, that's where they choose what topic will be in the paper. But with paper 1, you won't see any more topics. It's very important that you be part of that intensive class. But even for that class, we need to be having live classes. That is why what I'm trying to do right now is to just see how we can balance up, because there are a lot of subjects and we need to find our time which can be best for us as biology students. That is why I'm suggesting 23, of which I'm okay with 23, which most of us are okay with that. So we can do it at 23. Okay. So 23, we having our biology live class if we're having a live class in the evening. And then I'm told 04, but I'll pause it again. I'll pause a question again in the group. Like it will be more like something that you have to vote, democracy. Yeah? And those who are going to say 04, we will do it at 04. Those who are going to say 05, then it will be 05. So we just have to do this for these coming weeks. Just for these coming weeks. Okay. So for the intensive revision class, you have to send the payments to Madam Melanie, the secretary. You have to send the 55 to Madam Melanie, and then she's going to add you to the group. Students have already started registering, so spaces are limited. And I don't even want a lot of students. I just want, because there's something that I'm trying to do, of which I feel it will help most of us. Because when it comes to exams, paper 1 is, yeah, people say it's easy, but sometimes it can be tricky. So there are things that I want to try, of which you just have to be in the group. So yeah, when registering for the intensive biology class, you register with Madam Melanie. So 23, meaning today 23 hours, let's be available. The 23 program will start today. So today at 23, I will send a link, then we can have our class. Because Mr. Ruben called me saying that 21 hours he has a class. And then math, it's 21:40. So 23. So yeah, when registering for the intensive live class, it's you register with Madam Melanie. Okay, so for the intensive biology class, you register with Madam Melanie. You pay through her line and then you send a screenshot to her. Once you do that, she's going to add you to the intensive biology class, of which the group has already been created. Classes are going to start on the 1st of August. Yeah, on the 1st of August, after the July class. And then concerning the live classes, we are having a live class today, tonight at 23 hours, because I want to finish up this topic. So we're going to have a live class tonight at 23 hours. Let's make sure that we are up and let's join. Okay. And then if there's an issue of power, then once the live class is done, I'll send a link in the group. You watch afterwards. Okay, you watch afterwards. Yeah. So it's sending, not withdraw, but sending. So when you're sending to Madam and you're sending, not withdrawing. Yeah. You only do that with the school line. But in this case, we're using Madam Melanie's line. So are we okay, my students? Are we okay with 23 hours tonight? Are we okay with 23 hours tonight? It's 55. So the intensive class is 55. So let's meet tonight, 23 hours. I will be on time because now at least I have some ample time to prepare and ensure that everything is smooth on my end. All right, so I will see you at 23 hours tonight. Let's be ready for us to finish up this lovely topic, because tomorrow I want to also look at health and diseases. Then the other day I should look at locomotion. Then the other day we can look at some past paper questions, and then we can call it a week. The next week my focus will be my focus will be on ecology. So I'll see you at 23 hours, my excellent students. Mudieretu ai mudieretu so naina panenda kudya, so mudieretu ngaliretu ready tizabua tipunzire at 23 hours. All right, see you at 23.